Good morning, class, or bad morning, whichever is more applicable to your day, and as you know, I really don't care. So, first order of business, your tests. Yes. Class, look around you and note the empty seats. These seats were inhabited by your former classmates. And I say former because they were either not bright enough to pass the test, not competent enough to cheat, or not cunning enough to discern the one bribe that I actually will accept. Ladies and gentlemen, this means that they were immediately demoted to the lower college of evil henchmen, because here there are no second chances. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Higher University of Super Villainy. As you all know, today is your first general assessment, where you will provide demonstrations on the common practicals of superior villainy, and I will provide my critical review. Today's theme, nature knows no law but power, and neither do we. Mr. Green, you may begin.
See, hero, I tried to tell you, but you wouldn't listen. Resisting me is a futile attempt. And now, you're mine, hero. Mine! And when my agent double-crosses your companions in the desert pass, they will be mine too.
Desist. Too many words. You may gloat a little, but keep it snappy. And whatever you do, do not divulge your master plot. At this point in the game, the hero could still escape, and if he does, it will be entirely due to your talking too much.
When my agent double-crosses your companions in the desert pass, they will be mine too. You see, hero, I tried to tell you, but you wouldn't listen.
Audio file Villain's monologue recorded and loaded. Select OK to send to companions, launch rescue mission, and foil evil plan.
You can be superior. And if you are, then you will prevail. But you, sir, are not superior. Next up.
That gun means nothing to me. At a touch of a button, I will instantly be surrounded by an invisible projectile resistance shield. I can escape anytime I want to.
Work on it. For the dignity of all villains, there's really nothing more degrading to the revered practice of evil laughter than to have a hero start laughing with you. In fact, you really should laugh with all your blackened heart, for if you absolutely will to win, then win you shall. Next up is Mr. Daniels with his presentation on advancement within an evil empire.
As I was studying for my presentation,
Studying? Everybody knows the best ways to oust the guy who's got the job you want. Lockdown's my personal favorite.
as I was studying, I came across some stats that are a little disturbing and I thought should be addressed. In 97.8% of all stories, the villain loses. In 70.5% of stories, the villain dies. In 83% of stories where the villain survives, it is only to die at a later date. And in 99% of stories, the villain has an unhappy ending. And to that, I should add, parenthetically, that in 43% of stories, the villain is reputed to, cry.
I knew it! I knew there was something wrong with him when he said he was studying.
How can the villain lose in 97.8% of the stories and end up unhappily in 99%?
Winning is happiness!
Can we be sure?
Absolutely. Have you ever considered the issue of authorial bias? Authors are timid little creatures who hide in the dark corners of dank basements and are afflicted by too little sunshine, too little exercise, and far too much caffeine. And it's only due to their timid hearts that they even write in some attempt to overcome the knowledge of our impending dominion.
But I've researched this extensively, and these numbers are accurate. We can't just ignore this.
I can.
But will that do any good when we lose?
When?
Yeah, the conclusion I reached on the basis of this research is that the whole universe is conspiring against us winning, and therefore we don't. And, won't.
And that's when I called security.
Unbelievable.
Hello everyone, I'm Vanessa Dusk here at the campus news station. I'm the student anchor. Hi. What you just saw was Professor Sharp giving us his eyewitness account of the biggest crime this campus has seen in forever. Which I'm sure you've heard about by now, as the riots surrounding the Superior Court of Inquisition these past couple days have been pretty hard to miss. The offense that caused all of this activity is shocking, but we're going to talk about it anyway. Because this is not a safe place, and no one cares about your triggers. I had a talk with a couple of the eyewitnesses, but take caution. These accounts are not for the faint of heart.
All was quiet, all was calm. But then, out of nowhere, a list of compromising statistics.
I might not be able to sleep tonight.
This criminal needs to be weeded out. And not only is he a failed villain, but he's one of the worst kind. He not only failed to beat the good guys or get what he wanted, he failed even to be evil.
Lame.
I completely agree.
Trust me, those are the kind that eventually get soul-searching, weepy, and generally bleh. And before you know it, they're selling out to the heroes.
Pathetic.
Yeah.
And that's the story of how Mr. Daniels got banished to the outer regions of back-breaking, soul-destroying work where your face will never be clean again. That's right, that means justice was done at the Superior Court of Inquisition. Yay! Now, the criminal's falsified stats have disturbed some of our fellow students here on campus, and for them, the professor had some very encouraging words.
Take heart, students. Time is a tyrant. Chaos is on our side. Nature knows no law but power, and neither do we. We do not fight with the self-imposed limits of the heroes. Our will to prevail is absolute. Our fashion sense is manifestly superior, and we will prevail.
That's so beautiful. Right here. Sorry. Now, on an equally happy note, tonight is our championship game against the White Knights. We, at the campus news station, would like to encourage our team to play hard, cheat whenever you can get away with it, and commit wanton fouls against the enemy's star players. Remember, it's not how you play the game, it's whether you win or lose. This is Vanessa Dusk with the Higher University of Super Villainy saying good night.
You're not really gonna transport me to the outer regions, are you?
You got money?
No.
No dice.
That worked well.
Who are you?
Other than the searing pain in my foot right now, very well, thank you.
No. Who are you?
Oh, Benjamin. University of Steadfast Heroism, Recruitment Department. Criminal, we'd like to offer you a transfer.
Really? You accept transfers from here?
Absolutely. Heroes are recruited for places like this every day. Everyone except the founder, of course.
But I don't have any money.
Ah, but the founder pays for all the tuition fees.
Well, in that case, absolutely. It'll be nice being on the right side of the universe for a change.
You give the universe too much credit, but you're on the right track. Villainism is fought against on levels we don't understand, and is doomed to utter failure.
Let's just try and find some scissors. Is it hard?
Being a hero? Sure it is, but it's right. And that makes it the easiest thing of all. We better get going before Mr. Thug here wakes up.
Which way?
Towards the light.